The Inside Man script by Russell Gewirtz is nothing but clever twists and turns. It's about a robbery at the Manhattan Trust Bank by genius criminal Dalton Russell, played by Clive Owen, who all but gives us fair warning to pay attention to the clues. Even the duplicitous title of this one keeps us looking for a possible collaborator to Russell in the bank or among the ranks of the cops. Spike Lee flashes this up with waltzing and circling camera work. The cast includes Jodie Foster as a fixer of wealthy people's problems, Willem Dafoe as a policeman with a chip on his shoulder, Christopher Plummer as a bank president with a pearl stick pin and a cane, and the as always smooth Chiwetel Ejiofor as Washington's partner on the force. This film starts off with our brilliant bank robber telling us that you have to pay close attention because I don't repeat myself and I choose my words carefully. Mm-hmm. Naturally, this is the kind of movie where at the end he repeats himself, and he comes back and says the same things he says at the beginning of the film. I mean, that's the way this movie is. It's overloaded with bric-a-brac. Mm-hmm. I think that there's a certain amount of cleverness in the scenario, but there's also just like wide amounts of this film that you just got to take on faith is the only thing I can describe it as. Lee's just overloaded this with stereotypical acting, with the old ethnic grudges of Brooklyn, mm-hmm. with that sentiment for the Yankees, just every little thing you could force in here. It's a real Dagwood sandwich. What did you think?
Well, I don't mind those, and to me it was really a joy to get back into New York.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Because his New Yorkisms, he's so right online, mm-hmm. and of course I'm always interested to see what everything he has done. I think it's the worst film he ever made.
Oh, no, that's not true. He's made worse ones than this.
Well, we won't get into
Crooklyn's
that.
Not very good.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's true. What really got me in the end, and I thought the acting was very good, especially Denzel and Jodie.
and Ejiofor is also as
he's
brilliant
great.
as
He's great.
He's in everything. He's from Dirty Pretty Things. He's been in Melinda and Melinda.
Right, and Serenity. He was terrific.
He was excellent in Serenity. He's the villain. Yeah, he was marvelous there. Very
here's what's wrong with this film, and it's something that young writers out there should think about. One of the great crafts of writing has to do with how do you get exposition into your story?
True.
How do you explain background, okay? We never learn who this bank robber is, why he is there, what is going on. And then he lies to the people who he's working with in the end. And then Jodie Foster, who is she? How does she get this power? How is she blackmailing all these politicians?
This thing's more full of holes than Albert Hall,
Yeah, it was a tremendous disappointment to me. I've got to say that.
Yeah, especially we've heard about what hot stuff it is all for quite some time. So let's stay there.
Not there. I'm afraid Spike will look for the next one.
Yeah.